Shalom, this is Sharbah Sharala, Alliance in Camp, located in Jesuit, Florida. First and foremost, I would like to give our praise, honor, and glory to the Father and the Son in the proper true Hebrew tongue. Call, Halal, La, Yahweh Shema Shai, Bashem, Ha, Rakah, Kodash, Moth. Also, double honors to the elders of Apostle GMS, Delmar Samad as well, Ahar, one Basharala, Peace of Best one third, and Citation for elect. This is going to be a quick little lesson going on two-thirds of our people, who, and of course, just well, these Christians and these bug out camps that either if they're not following the Lord Yahweh Shai in the correct in the correct way, in the correct doctrine, or are they not following? They choose not to follow Yahweh Shai at all. Either way, they're not gonna have a part in the commonwealth, at least right now. Of course they'll have it in the kingdom. Maybe hundreds, even maybe 1,000 years afterwards. Like someone I meet, I don't even know, but nonetheless, they don't want to be part of the commonwealth of Israel, truly and sincerely. Uh, they want to be like Esau. They trying to creep in unaware. They want to have their cake and eat it too. They want to be part of this world and try to be a part of this. Try to use in the Bible, but ultimately you may be using the Bible, you may be using the book, but you're not using the sword, you're not using the spirit. If you don't got that spirit, if you don't got that if you don't have if you don't have the breath and the correct fruits, then the Lord looking at you as you're cold. So you have to hide the cold to the Lord, And clearly if you faking it to try to make it, then the Lord gonna see you as cold, very cold, you know. But yeah, this is about the commonwealth of Israel, a citizenship, and ultimately Israel, which in the Paleo Hebrew, the Lashon Kadash means the holy tongue. It means Yasharala means he is a prince of power. Yah mean he, Shar meaning prince, Rala meaning power. So Yasharala, he is a prince of power. What you call it? To be part of that commonwealth, to have that under your in your name, Nasara by Yasharala, whoever Bond Yasharala, or whatever tribe you is. You got to praise the Lord sincerely and with truth, Yahweh, while Yahweh Shai, you know. But I'm gonna go ahead and get this is Ephesians chapter 2 verse 12. It says that at the time you were without Yahawashi, being aliens, being alienated, being away from Yahweh Shema Shai, Gentiles, following out these other guys, other idols and whatnot, and being away from Yahweh Shai. That's only the key to get to Yahweh and get this truth. It says being aliens from the commonwealth of Israel, Yasharallah, and strangers from the covenants of promise. What you call it? That exemption from destruction out of this place. You want to be part of one. You want to be part of the 1/3 remnant or the 144,000. It says and having no hope and without Yahweh in the world. So come, man. You don't want to be you want to be a part of the commonwealth of Israel. It's a people before it's a place. People think you think because you're Hebrew Israelite, you got to be in Israel with them Khazari, them Tebanites. Them I can't even say it on what you call it on YouTube because they might try to ban you because you saying the truth. But yeah, ultimately them Tebanites, them devils in Israel in our land, they not the real ones. um, we not supposed to be there. They got too much. They got too much stuff going on. They got sodomy and probably a whole bunch of other stuff. So we're not supposed to be actually physically there. We supposed to be serving the Lord. As long as we're serving the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Shai, then we're a people. We don't have to be. It's not a place. The Lord gonna save everyone out of the four corners of the earth. Most of them, of course, in American Babylon, but of course the whole earth nonetheless. This is John chapter 15 verse 5. It says, "I am the vine; you are the branches. He that abideth in me, and I in him, the same bringeth forth much fruit. For without me, you can do nothing. So come, and this is Yahawashi, man. He's the true vine, man. Oh, and of course the branches, man. The brothers out on the highways and byways that bring forth the correct fruits. We abide in Yahawashi, and of course we have the spirit of Yahawashi. And ultimately, the only thing we can do without Yahawashi is, of course, nothing. We're gonna be in this world like these regular pigs, man. Rolling around in our own dirt and filth, man. That's what it is to be in this world, because this world is foolishness to the Most High. It's foolishness to Yahweh Shai. So if we can't even go through the door, you know, we just on the we just on the door, we just on the door, man, getting wet from all the rain, because this place is finna get rain. Rain meaning like, of course, like rain, mostly like sorrow. Ultimately that's gonna be physical though. That's gonna be the ICBMs. Those are intercontinental ballistic missiles that's destined to hit this place. 200 million ICBMs. You know, so without Yahushua, you can do nothing. Yahushua is the true vine. And the only way to get to Yahweh is through Yahushua the Son, and that's how you get into this truth. You serve Yahushua, our King, our big brother, and you get to the Father. You in this truth more and more. You get sharper. You meet good brothers. If you're a woman or child, you meet good brothers, well learned man. If you're a brother, same as well. You learn from learned men. You know. This is Isaiah chapter 30, verse 1. It says, "Woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord, that take counsel, but not of me, and that cover with the covering, but not of my spirit, that may add sin to sin." So ultimately it's two of our people who of course are rebellious, that don't want to turn back to the Lord Yahweh by Shemashah, being that word repent. They don't want to turn back to Yahweh by Yahushua. You know. Thus say the Lord. Ain't no legends around here, man, when it comes to these scriptures. Said the Lord, says that take counsel, but not of me, not cover with the cover, not of my cover, but just like Adam and Eve, man. That wanted to, they'll cover themselves with fig leaves. Ultimately, that's gonna fly right off. But the Lord's covenants, that's gonna keep you safe forever, man. You get embroidered. You get embroidered with, just like in Ezekiel chapter 16, man. We was reading that can yesterday, man. The Lord gave us, badger skin, but physically and spiritually and everything, man. And gave us debt that was jewels, man. We were the most we were the most beautiful woman in the whole universe right then. But of course, our people stepped out of that. They wanted to worship the ways of the heathen. They want to worship the way of these Hamites, these Ishmaelites, these even down the line, Ammonites and Moabites, down the line, the Elamites and everything. So that's why the people want to worship these idols, these false idols, these many idols, Baal them. They want to worship anything other than Yahweh Yahushai, man. But Yahweh Yahushai gave a covering that's stronger than basically the strongest thing in the whole universe. But our people chose not to keep it. So with that, man, they add in the sin to sin. They add in death unto death. They're not gonna live. So that's not part of the commonwealth. And the commonwealth is citizenship. If you a citizen of Israel, but basically that go back to the bloodline, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. And ultimately all you have to do is believe in Yahweh by Shema Shai, pray without ceasing and study. And then now you got your foot in the door. Now as long as you're sincere and true, you got your foot in the door. You got your head in there. You looking up at Yahweh, hoping to be saved. So there are people that may do that falsely. They're not gonna be spared from the upcoming destruction. They're not gonna have the commonwealth. They're not gonna be looked at as citizens. I'm gonna get this. This is Romans chapter 9, verse 6. It says, "Not as though the word of Yahweh have taken none effect." So, ultimately, anything Yahweh says is going to be done. It says, "For they are not all Israel, whichever of Israel. So you may be of the bloodline of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. But if you're not following the true names, you're not getting the right fruit, the right vibration, you don't have the breath, then we go to not Israel. That go for the two-third camps. IRC, ISUBK use either the wrong names, wrong doctrine that believe the MOTB is a freaking IUSC are questions anyways, but that's just they're perfect. They're perfect, good, bad examples. That's exactly what they are, man. If you call yourself an Israelite, but saying Christ like Krishna, the Elamite deity, idol, you know, it's a whole bunch of confusion, man. And people actually do believe in IUIC because they like very like militant and they're very very orderly. They all dress the same. They all look quote unquote clean. Just because they still getting shape ups, they still getting tape ups. But nonetheless, that's not how the Lord wants you to do. That's not how the Lord wants you to do. You're supposed to go on the street in sackcloth. You know, they're going out the street with Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and get this because I can't say it how I want to say it. This is James chapter 2, verse 3. It says, and you have respect to him that weareth the gay clothing, like bright, shiny clothing, will look very good, happy clothing, all that good stuff. Ultimately, IUIC, that they look very uniform, very militant. They figure their shapers and tape ups. They probably still probably still import, but and shellfish or whatever, just like them Muslims. Um, and said, sit thou here in a good place, and say to the poor, stand thou there, or sit here under my footstool. So come, man. That's what IUIC do. I guess ISUBK or the other false camps, but I know IUIC for a fact they got their canopies. The more older dudes sitting under the canopies, and the younger dudes out in the hot sun and stuff with their little t-shirt fringe or the collar shirt fringes and stuff, and then they got the microphones and they try to pull everybody in, and saying, yeah, come over here and take off your hat, this and that. But nonetheless, that's not how you supposed to do it, man. You supposed to be sincere and true. They want to get tithes and money from it. To get in these bug out camps, you gotta pay money to get in there. It's like a class you gotta go through. Like and not like a sincere class, not like taking notes by yourself. Watching their videos, and then it's like an actual whole class, and they got headquarters and whatnot. And I don't want to get sidetracked, but that's not part of the Commonwealth of Israel. That's part of the Commonwealth of Nate Satan, man. That's part of the Commonwealth of Esau because they don't want to be part of the Commonwealth of Israel, of Yasharallah. Ultimately, the spirit of Yahawashi Mashah, that's not what to our people who are following these bug out camps want to be a part of. They want to be part of something that's more lively and more physical and more carnal. Something they can touch and see, and then they look good to the eye and it's pleasing to the flesh. And this is Matthew chapter 15, verse 8. It says, this people draweth nigh to me with their mouth, and honoreth me with their lips, but their heart is far from me. So ultimately, man, that's two people that are in these Christian churches, that's in these two-third camps. That ultimately they might even say Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, and they definitely do, but they still saying either now I can't say this is a big no or a big like you're going off all the way completely. Then I ain't saying this like they need to get like totally rebuked. 'Cause, like these men, women, and children that just watch IUIC, they might not know any better. This what the unicorn and is for, is to find the truth. But they're saying like the earth is flat, something like that, or the thing with Adam and Eve is only two people, or the earth is hope like 10 billion years old and all that other stuff. So stuff like that. The stuff that the scriptures will easily disprove with, but it's something that IOSC they're like Christians or whatever that they don't really have the answers for it. They might, but they just go off, man. The two-third camps going off, man. Ultimately, they draw nine to me with their lips, and honor for me with it. It's like they drive nine to me with their mouth, and honor for me with their lips, but the heart is far from me. So, come, man. They might say, all praise to the Most High, but they might not talking about the same Most High we talking about. They definitely, most definitely are not. You know, they're not talking about Yahawashi Mashai that's going to destroy this place for 200 million ICBMs. That's going to save the 104,000 elect men. You know, and that's going to save the 1/3 men, women, children that believe unto their names, Yahawashi Mashai. You know, that pray while ceasing to study. You know, with the correct doctrine. You know, ultimately like GMS doctrine. So they ain't being that specific. You know. I got to be a little specific, man, because it's stuff we got to do here. Yeah, we trying to get out of here. And this is Jeremiah chapter 17, verse 5. It says, "That saith the Lord, cursed be the man that trusteth in man, and maketh flesh his arm, you know, and whose heart departed from the Lord." So come, man. If you don't want to be a part of the Lord, and you make this world a part of you, you know, ultimately it's woe to you, man. Curse be the man trusting in man and make good flesh his own, man. So come, man, you ultimately not gonna be able to the see what the elect are gonna see, the hopeful elect. And Lord willing, I'm part of that number. And just going into being with the angels, not dashing your foot against the stone. You know, if you want to see that, you got to you got to announce yourself, bear your own cross. You know, follow Yahawashi, uh, and while Yahawashi with truth and sincerity. You know, without that, you're nothing. You know, just like I just brought out with John. You know, if you don't have Yahawashi, you don't have Yahawashi Mashai, what are you, man? Yeah, we are already unprofitable service. We're doing what we're supposed to do. You know, if you try to do what you supposed to do, quote unquote, without Yahawashi, then you're not even doing nothing at all, man. You know, you got to follow Yahawashi Mashai. You got to do it correctly through the right doctrine. You know, get the right fruits and the right breath. You know, and if you don't want to, if you think you are, but you're not, then you're not part of the commonwealth of Israel. You're not a citizen, man. You're not part of the Israel for real. At least on this side, because of course, they gonna come through later. You know, they'll do the seed. But right now, man, this is what as that. But that 1/3 that can be transformed, and those are elect. You know, first fruits. The first fruits and the elect, the hopeful elect, that they're gonna be the kings in the government of New Yasharala, man. But Khan, man, and that was a lesson. And with that, I want to say Shalom.